Hey guys, YouTuber 100 here. Okay, and yeah, now the month of May is now upon us. Yeah, and of course, like as I've been saying, every year for the month of May, I always do something special for the entire month. I always dedicate the entire month of May to a certain subject for my videos. And of course, like as I've been saying, like I've got something else planned for this year as well. So so what am I going to be doing this year for the month of May? Well, I've now had this channel for about 11 years now. Yeah, I've just passed the 11-year mark of having this channel. And in that time, like I of course have reviewed a lot of wrestling events. Though I've mainly reviewed just the WWF or WWE events, such as the Backlash review that I did just yesterday. And I've also talked about like a lot of WCW events. And I've even like talked about like a couple of TNA events as well. But I never have actually reviewed any ECW events. Yeah, so yeah, so I'm not really too sure why I haven't really talked about any ECW events before. I mean, yeah, the only ECW related events that I have reviewed were like the two like terrible events that I talked about like 10 years ago, like the TNA Hardcore Justice show, and of course December to December 2006. Those are the only ECW related events that I have actually reviewed before. Yeah, but I've never like reviewed any like actual ECW shows before. Yeah, and like I said, I'm not really too sure why I've never reviewed any ECW shows. Yeah, and as I was like looking into like the ECW events, I really have noticed that like throughout ECW's history, like they really like only had like 18 actual pay-per-view events. Yeah. So I figured since I've never reviewed any ECW events before, this year or for the month of May, that's what I'm going to be doing. This year for the month of May, I will be reviewing like every original ECW pay-per-view. So yeah, so that is what I will be doing this year for the month of May. I will be reviewing like just like all of the like actual ECW pay per views in ECW's history. Yeah. Now, of course, like ECW like did have like quite a lot of they did have a lot of like live events that they like referred to as like super card events. Yeah, which those like date back to like 1993. And yeah, and there were like a lot of those. But yeah, I'm not going to be talking about any of those like supercard live events. Yeah, this is going to be strictly for like the like actual pay-per-view events. So yeah, so this year for the month of May, I will be reviewing every original ECW pay-per-view. Yeah. So yeah, so like I said, there were only like 18 ECW pay per views during its run. Yeah, the ECW pay per views didn't start until 1997. So yeah, so who? Oh yeah, so I figured like since like there are just like were like 18 like actual ECW pay per view events, because I figured like this would be a good subject for me to do, and this would be like a good thing for me to do this year for the month of May. So that's what I will be doing this year for the month of May. I will be talking about like all the original ECW pay per views, and yeah, with it being like a total of 18 events, this would be good for me to like kind of like be able to like make the reviews throughout the month and also like kind of like balance it out because yeah, of course, like I do have like the stuff going on that I've been talking about before, and I figured so I get thought that this could be like a good way for me to really kind of like balance it out so I can at least like get some videos out for you guys throughout this month, so I'm not like gone for like the almost 4 weeks that I was just during April. Yeah. So yeah. And in addition to this, like in addition to me like reviewing like all of the original ECW pay-per-views. In addition to this, I will also be talking about the two ECW One Night Stand pay-per-views. So I will also be reviewing those two events, ECW's One Night Stand 2005 and 2006. I will be reviewing those two shows as well. So yeah, and I will say those for last. So that's how I will actually be closing out the month. I'll close out the month in these reviews by reviewing the two ECW One Night Stand shows. Yeah, so that's how these reviews are going to end this month. So yeah, so it'll be a total of 20 reviews altogether, all the original ECW pay-per-views and the two One Night Stand shows. Yeah. All right. So yeah. So that is what I will be doing this year for the month of May. So yeah. So this year for May we can call it the month of extreme. Yeah. So yeah. So those are my plans this year for the month of May. So yeah. So stay tuned throughout the entire month for reviews of the ECW pay-per-views. All right. So yeah, so that's what I'll be doing this month throughout the entire month of May. All right. So yeah, so hope you guys will tune in throughout the entire month for these ECW pay-per-view reviews. All right. So yeah, so that's all I'll be doing for the month of May. So stay tuned for those. All right. So yeah, so just wanted to come on here to announce that. So yeah, so stay tuned, and I'll probably be starting these reviews tomorrow. All right. So yeah, so stay tuned for these ECW reviews coming through the entire month of May. So yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.